Welcome back to our channel, where today we're diving into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in American numismatic history, the 1995 D-quarter dollar, an unassuming coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, not just for its quaint appearance, but for the intriguing eras it harbors, eras that have propelled its value to staggering heights, with some reports suggesting that one particular example sold for an incredible $420 million, a figure that seems almost unbelievable but is supported by the market's fascination with rare coins and minting mistakes. So let's peel back the layers and explore what makes the 1995 D-quarter dollar such a noteworthy piece of currency, examining the details, the circumstances of its production, and the subsequent impact of its eras that skyrocketed its desirability in the world of coin collecting. First, let's set the scene with a brief overview of the coin itself. The 1995 D-quarter was minted as part of the state quarter program that began in 1999, but 1995 itself marks an unusual period in American coinage, the design being based on the classic quarter that depicts George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. However, this particular quarter dollar, minted in Denver, has a characteristic era that has become a remarkable point of discussion, and this era involves what is known as a double die, wherein the coin exhibits a clear doubling of the inscriptions or imagery, resulting from a misalignment during the die manufacturing process, a striking visual anomaly, and an era that immediately draws the eye and captures the imagination of numismatists and casual collectors alike. But before we delve into the specifics of this coin's errors, it's necessary to acknowledge just how rare such mistakes are, as the United States Mint strives for precision and accuracy in its production, making coins with substantial errors increasingly hard to come by. In fact, the odds of encountering such a fault in a standard coin run extremely slim, giving immense value to those few that do manage to slip through quality control, and the 1995 D-quarter dollar is among the most famous examples of this rarity, a coin that not only represents a moment in time but also serves as a testament to the unique possibilities that arise in the minting process. This quarter dollar is not merely a piece of metal, but a collectible treasure, influencing its value dramatically. Collectors are often drawn to coins that tell a story of imperfection, and in this instance, the 1995 D-quarter's striking features speak volumes about the minting process, as well as the historical significance of such artifacts. Now let's take a closer look at what precisely makes this coin a coveted item among collectors. First and foremost, the unique doubling effect is a striking visual anomaly that can be easily spotted with a careful eye. Where you would normally find crisp, clear lettering and imagery, the 1995 D-quarter has sections that appear to have been stamped more than once, creating a smudged effect, especially on the word Liberty and the date 1995 on the obverse of the coin, leaving numismatists clamoring for these pieces as they not only capture a moment of error in modern coinage but also reflect the human element behind their creation, including the imperfections that naturally arise in any mass-production environment. The allure of this sometimes chaotic world of minting implies a narrative woven into the culture of collecting, enabling individuals to ponder where it originated, who handled it, and how it made its way into the market. Moreover, let's not forget the significance of the die itself. The 1995 D-coin stands as a hallmark of how slight imperfections during the minting process can lead to enormous valuations, evidence of the intersection of rarity and desirability that drives coin prices higher and higher, as collectors know that owning a piece of history with such distinct features is not only rewarding but offers the potential for significant appreciation in value over time, especially considering that most coins produced remain in mint condition without striking errors, creating a stark contrast which heightens the interest in those that do exhibit these anomalies. As we discuss the broader implications of such errors, we also recognize that part of the fascination lies in the stories surrounding each coin, from their origins to their journeys through various collectors' hands. For many, the thrill of unearthing such a coin in circulation feels akin to striking gold, leading to instances of seemingly ordinary coins being hoarded and sought after, with stories emerging of people stumbling upon them in change drawers, wallets, or even during routine coin searches, reinforcing the notion of serendipity in the collector's world. Plus, the valuation of coins like the 1995 D-quarter can also be viewed through the lens of market trends, driven by demand and supply, as individuals become fascinated with rare and era coins. prices soar amidst bidding wars at auctions or private sales, further enhancing their market valuation beyond the inherent value of the metal itself, painting a picture of a dynamic industry that blends economic principles with a passion for history and artistry. Additionally, the broader collector community plays a significant role in driving interest and investment in unique coins as both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts embark on quests to find misprints and errors in hopes of discovering hidden treasures like the 1995 D-Quarter, leading not just to personal rewards but to community-driven discussions on online platforms and marketplaces. Each new discovery adds to the lore of the coin, generating excitement and validating the immense financial investment potential. This symbiotic relationship between collector interest and market valuation reinforces the idea that coins are not merely currency but are also artifacts, each telling its own story while connecting individuals across generations, each eager to stake a claim to pieces of the past. Furthermore, as we explore larger themes, we begin to understand the role such coins play within the landscape of American heritage. They serve as important markers of cultural identity and time periods, yielding insight into the historical and artistic significance of American minting practices, as well as shedding light on the key figures and events that shaped the nation's financial history. The 1995 quarter dollar, flawed though it may be, represents a snapshot of an evolving system of production and an invitation to reflect on the world of currency beyond mere transactions. In the grand scheme of things, the valuation of the 1995 D-Quarter emphasizes the fluctuations inherent to market trends. As interest rises or falls among both collectors and investors, entire paradigms of valuation may shift, a reminder that the world of numismatics is continuously in flux, challenging collectors to stay vigilant and informed while pursuing their passions. Coins with eras such as these may become generational treasures, passed down from one enthusiastic collector to the next, fostering a connection to history that spans years and decades. In summary, the breathtaking worth of the 1995 D-Quarter dollar stems from a myriad of factors, not merely its minting eras but also the emotional and historical narratives intertwined with such collectibles, beckoning enthusiastic individuals into a world that celebrates artistry, craftsmanship, and a passionate journey through the intricacies of American financial history, leading to a realm where even the smallest details can yield the largest consequences in terms of value, a world in which every coin has the potential to be a giant, bursting with stories waiting to be told, experiences waiting to be shared, and treasures just waiting to be found. So the next time you come across a quarter, you might want to take a closer look. Who knows what hidden stories it may tell that could lead you on an unexpected adventure through the captivating world of coins. As we conclude today, we hope we've ignited your passion and curiosity for such collectibles, encouraging you to explore deeper into the realm of numismatics, revealing opportunities and stories that await in every coin. Remember that every piece carries with it a history, some of which can boast a worth far beyond the face value, and we look forward to bringing you more exciting insights into the world of coins and currency in our subsequent videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell to stay updated on our latest explorations and discoveries. Thank you for joining us today, and until next time, keep digging for stories and treasures among your coins. Next, let's delve into the incredible world of the 1980 D-Quarter dollar, an extraordinary coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike due to its fascinating eras and the subsequent valuation that has soared to astronomical levels, with reports indicating that certain specimens of this coin have been valued at an astonishing $555 million, a figure that immediately generates intrigue and raises questions about how a seemingly ordinary quarter can attain such significant worth, especially when we consider the nature of the eras involved and the rarity of their occurrence. The journey of the 1980 D-Quarter dollar begins at the Denver Mint, where this coin was produced as part of a standard issue. However, what makes this coin particularly special are the discrepancies that emerged during the minting process, leading to its classification as an error coin, which is a term used in numismatics to describe coins that deviate from the intended design or production standards established by the United States Mint, and in this case, the 1980 D-Quarter dollar bears specific variances that not only enhance its aesthetic appeal but also significantly elevate its market value, compelling collectors to seek it out with fervor. Among the most notable errors associated with this coin is the infamous Spitting Eagle variety, A nomenclature that stems from the distinctive appearance of the eagle on the reverse side of the quarter, where an unusual die defect causes what looks like an exaggerated line or spit to extend from the eagle's beak, creating a unique visual effect that captivates both novice collectors and seasoned numismatists. This particular era not only speaks to the quirks of the minting process but also adds an artistic quality to the coin, illustrating how flaws can result in pieces that are both beautiful and rare, further increasing collector interest and driving demand for the coin. In the numismatic world, rarity is a driving force behind value, and as the 1980 D quarter exhibits this striking era, it has become a hot commodity in auctions and private sales alike, with avid bidders willing to pay steep prices to secure an example for their collections. Consequently, the market for these coins has expanded, attracting a wider audience and ensuring that prices continue to rise as the search for these unique pieces intensifies among collectors. Additionally, the allure of era coins often lies in the stories they tell, as well as the mystery of how they came into being. Each era represents an intersection of craftsmanship and human fallibility within the minting process, engaging collectors with a narrative woven through the annals of coinage history that transforms the coin from a mere piece of currency into a tangible link to a moment in time when a mistake occurred. And these narratives inspire collectors, conferring even greater value to the coins, as owning a 1980 D quarter dollar with their Spitting Eagle era not only demands financial investment but also a connection to the tales of the mint's inner workings. As we further explore the implications of the 1980 D quarter dollar, it's essential to recognize that the realm of collectible coins extends beyond individual pieces. It's a vibrant community where enthusiasts exchange information, insights, and tips on how best to acquire, preserve, and showcase their collections, with countless forums and social media groups dedicated to discussions centering around era coins and their peculiarities, creating a rich tapestry of shared experiences and knowledge that fuels enthusiasm and encourages new collectors to learn more about the fascinating world of numismatics. Being part of this community provides a supportive environment for individuals seeking to deepen their understanding and appreciation of coins like the 1980 D quarter, leading individuals not merely to view coins as investments but as gateways into a broader exploration of art, history, and the economic systems that shape our world. Thereby understanding the financial potential behind era coins becomes integral to the overall experience of collecting. Collectors are often on a mission, carefully combing through change, examining storefronts, and participating in coin shows, hoping to uncover the rare nirvana that is the 1980 D quarter dollar. As the thrill of their hunt drives many to acquire the necessary knowledge to discern genuine eras from mere regularity, a skill that forms a foundation for successful collecting. Beyond the physical traits of the 1980 D quarter lies an economic interplay wherein the demand for era coins fuels competitive bidding, not only at auctions but also in private sales, as buyers recognize that owning such a coin bestows bragging rights within the collector community while simultaneously presenting a potential investment opportunity, since market trends have indicated that rare era coins can sell for exponentially higher amounts than their face value, compelling collectors to keep a close eye on developments related to this particular coin. But the valuation does not solely hinge on the era characteristics. Demographic dynamics also play a role. As interest in coin collecting has surged over recent years, more collectors are entering the market, and with increased participation comes higher demand, which in turn propels prices upward, creating an environment where each 1980 D quarter with its distinctive flaws becomes even more coveted, suggesting that those who possess them not only own a piece of currency but also an artifact that encapsulates a unique slice of American culture and economic history. In many respects, the 1980 D quarter dollar serves as an embodiment of the intersection between currency and artistry, welcoming conversation and debate about its worth, whether philosophical or monetary, compelling enthusiasts to engage in discussions about the nature of value itself and how it fluctuates in tandem with cultural interests and economic realities. Thus, let us be mindful that any investment in numismatics also demands deep consideration of provenance, as the history of ownership plays a pivotal role in valuation. Coins with well-documented origins tend to fetch higher prices, further emphasizing the intricate ties between the individual coin, its unique eras, and the stories of those who have safeguarded its journey throughout time. As we reflect on the journey of the 1980 D quarter dollar, From its creation at the Denver Mint to its current standing as a treasure among collectors, there remains an overwhelming fascination with the potential that resides in its imperfections. Errors that were once viewed as mistakes have transcended mere classification to emerge as lucrative opportunities, shaping the landscape for numismatic investments. With the increasing demand for quality examples, the 1980 D-quarter dollar will likely continue to hold a prominent position in the pantheon of valuable coins, positioning collectors to reap not only personal satisfaction but the benefits of rising investment values as well. Indeed, for those fortunate enough to secure one of these era coins, they aren't just holding a piece of currency, they are unlocking a unique segment of history and a testament to the undulating nature of both art and economic value that coins encapsulate, reminding us that behind every era lies a chance for extraordinary worth, expanding our appreciation for the engaging stories that dwell within each minted piece. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey into the rich tapestry of numismatics, there's a world of discovery awaiting you, especially as you explore the many facets of era coins and the remarkable stories they tell, reinforcing the understanding that in the world of coins, even small imperfections can create immense opportunities for intrinsic worth, not just in financial terms, but also in the enjoyment and excitement that comes from forging connections with the past, discovering fascinating artifacts that echo the stories of those who lived before us, reminding us that as we delve into the history and art of coinage, we engage with a relic that carries meaning well beyond its initial value, emphasizing the importance of experiencing coins like the 1980 D-quarter in both its material existence and its capacity for creating dialogue, storytelling, and the continuous evolution of value within the collector's sphere. Next, we turn our attention to the captivating journey of the 1994 D-quarter dollar, a seemingly ordinary coin that has garnered extraordinary attention in the world of numismatics due to its striking errors and unique characteristics that have led to an astonishing valuation of around $365 million, an incredible figure that reflects the significant allure of coins marked by their imperfections, particularly when it comes to the realm of era coins, which can evoke a fusion of excitement, intrigue, and historical nostalgia that resonates deeply with collectors and investors alike. This specific quarter dollar was minted at the Denver Mint as part of the circulation issues in 1994, and while the standard coin embodies the classic design elements featuring the familiar visage of George Washington, it is the underlying errors that catch the eye and create fervent interest from numismatists. These mistakes often arise from a variety of factors during the minting process, ranging from alignment issues to misstrikes that can yield coins with anomalous characteristics, making them particularly rare and desirable. Among the most notable errors associated with the 1994 D-quarter dollar is the well-documented double die variety, where the engraving has been stamped twice, resulting in a clear, distinct doubling of letters and elements on the coin's surface. This phenomenon occurs when the dies used to strike the coins experience misalignment or mistakes during the design phase. And in the case of the 1994 D-quarter, such notable examples exhibit various degrees of doubling, particularly evident on the word liberty and the date, 1994, offering a visual feast for collectors who are drawn to the exceptional nature of these errors, showcasing the possibility that even the most ordinary of coins can yield remarkable varieties that spark both fascination and a hunger for acquisition among enthusiasts. The rarity of double-die coins is a principal aspect of their appeal, as collectors are always on the lookout for coins that have escaped the mint's rigorous quality control processes. Hence, when such coins are found, they become cherished artifacts within the collector community, often fetching astronomical prices at auctions and private sales, further illustrating how these errors exemplify the underlying principles of supply and demand. As the rarity increases, so too does the value, resulting in instances where a single 1994 D-quarter with a pronounced double die could command extraordinary prices that far exceed its face value, reinforcing the notion that imperfection can indeed lead to substantial value, as collectors willingly pay a premium for coins that not only possess those errors but also embody a narrative about the artistry and craftsmanship of coin production. The allure of the 1994 D-quarter dollar extends beyond its striking visuals. The stories and history intrinsic to era coins create a robust narrative that enthralls collectors and investors alike, inviting them on a journey through the intricate workings of the U.S. Mint and the processes by which currency is created. It is within this narrative that the appeal lies, portraying the juxtaposition of tradition and human era that has crafted some of the most coveted collectibles. Every blemish carries their weight of history, connecting the past with the present, and crafting a shared experience among those passionate about numismatics. Furthermore, as we delve deeper into the implications of coin errors, we must understand how the collector community fosters a sense of camaraderie among individuals who share a fascination with such anomalies. From online forums to local coin clubs, enthusiasts actively engage in discussions about era coins, sharing tips, insights, and news about recent discoveries, driven by a shared goal to uncover hidden treasures. This environment not only enhances the overall experience of collecting but also cements friendships and networks that span generations, making the collectible journey as rewarding as the coins themselves. Being part of this supportive network encourages new collectors to educate themselves about coins like the 1994 quarter dollar, whereby the quest for knowledge transforms into a deeper appreciation for the artistry that surrounds numismatics, ultimately leading to improved discernment in evaluating coins and making informed purchases. As the search for era coins such as the 1994 quarter intensifies, the demand fuels broader engagement in the coin collecting hobby, with marketplaces seeing increased activity as patrons seek the unique characteristics synonymous with era coins. This growing demand is reflected in rising auction prices and the vibrant marketplace surrounding rare coins, encouraging enthusiasts to explore their passion more earnestly. In this sense, the 1994 quarter dollar serves as a prime example of a collectible that may appreciate considerably over time, not solely based on merit of its minting eras but as a cultural artifact that houses a wealth of history. Their valuation doesn't rest merely on the double die errors, it also resonates with the notion of demographics, market trends, and the fervent demand for unique collectibles within the community. As a cultural phenomenon, the surge in interest surrounding coin collecting has brought an influx of new enthusiasts, young and old, into the fold, thus expanding their marketplace and ultimately driving prices skyward. Especially in recent years, as more individuals return to traditional hobbies in an age increasingly dominated by digital interaction, coin collecting has experienced a renaissance of sorts, amplifying interest in various coins and bringing attention to era coins like the 1994 quarter whose unique characteristics may have been overlooked before. What's remarkable is the conversation surrounding the nature of financial investment itself. Coins have typically been viewed as practical currency, yet coins like the 1994 quarter dollar transform the narrative, showcasing how everyday objects can rapidly evolve into valuable investments, offering potential returns that can far surpass other traditional assets. Especially in an unpredictable market, collectors often find solace in the tangible nature of coins, transforming what once functioned solely as currency into tokens of history, artistry, and potential wealth. It's within this intersection of culture and finance that the 1994 quarter dollar emerges as both a collectible and an investment opportunity. As we look back on the coin's journey, from its inception at the Denver Mint to its current prominence within the numismatic landscape, we can't overlook the fascinating eras that make it a topic of discussion and speculation among enthusiasts. Eras that initially might have appeared insignificant have transcended their flaws to create immense possibilities, offering a compelling reminder about the nature of value, and how it often lies not in perfection, but in the uniqueness of each piece, leading us to ponder the broader implications of era coins. Every coin can be a beacon of potential, forging bonds of stories and histories while serving as tangible reflections of the world around us. Therefore, the 1994 quarter dollar stands as a testament to the unpredictable beauty of the minting process. It effectively captures the essence of what it means to be a collector, where the journey is just as significant as the destination and where every mistake opens a new avenue for history and value, each blemish telling a story, each coin providing an opportunity for connections that run deeper than currency alone. Whether you are an experienced collector or just beginning to explore the world of numismatics, it's essential to keep your eyes peeled for those rare moments when an everyday coin like the 1994 quarter can unveil mysteries and narratives waiting to be discovered, emphasizing the idea that within every piece of currency, there lies the potential of adventure, education, and even financial growth as you step into a rich and rewarding journey filled with hidden gems and stories that connect generations of collectors and enthusiasts who appreciate the craft of coin making. As we remember the value of era coins, Let us continue to create space for knowledge, share experiences, and encourage each other to learn more about the world of coins, celebrating collectibles that go beyond mere monetary worth, embracing the deeper stories that every individual piece brings into our lives. As we look to the future of collecting, we stay rooted in an ethos that celebrates the art, the imperfections, and the thrilling uncertainty that is so vital to our shared passion.